Unfortunately, it's going to get a whole lot worse before it gets any better. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Real Estate Power Moves. Today, we're going to jump into an article from Redfin's chief economist talking about the housing market and where we are now and how long it's going to take us to get to the other side of this recession, how long it's going to take us to get to the other side of these crazy high interest rates, how long is it going to take us to get to the other side of these crazy home prices. So let's jump right into the article. So as the summer kicks off, everything is heating up. Everything, it seems, except the housing market, which is crazy to even fathom that the housing market is not heating up. Following a blistering 2-year tear, real estate firm Redfin is reporting big drops in demand and price cuts becoming the norm in many of the hottest corners of the market. According to a report on June 23rd by Redfin, its homebuyer demand index posted a year-over-year decline of 16%, the largest decrease in over 2 years, as 30-year mortgage rates neared 6%. So the one thing that's really good about Redfin is they do a really good job of tracking. They also have their agents track the number of showings. I've done this in previous videos where we've gone through the number of showings and how they've declined, showing requests that is, by buyers. Redfin agents actually track the number of showings through their showing service. And it's a sign, and that's definitely a really good sign as those numbers start to come down, the showings that is, those numbers start to come down. It's obviously a sign that the market is slowing down. And we're going to jump into some other markets that are actually seeing a real big cool down as we're in the middle of the summer months. The market was still quite hot with lots of bidding wars, and it was still very common for homes to go above asking price. But that has slowed down a lot since the Fed has raised its federal funds rate and they continue to raise interest rates. It's now almost 30% more expensive to buy a home than it was a year ago. So that is certainly going to slow down the market. Okay, let's get this in perspective. 30% more to purchase a home now than it was a year ago. That is huge. And unfortunately, it's not going to slow down anytime soon, in my opinion. It's slowing down, but we're not going to see a quick reversal of pricing as we saw that quick uptick when it came to home appreciation and home values, right? It's not a one for one. It's just not going to happen that way. So we will see some slowing down of appreciation for sure. We've already seen it. And we're going to see some price cuts. So there's going to be an opportunity if you're looking to purchase or invest. There's going to be opportunity. Just hang in there. According to the article, this isn't 2008 all over again. But Redfin and Fairweather, who is the economist, says cities with the hottest housing markets are absolutely starting to cool. Areas like Sacramento and Austin are seeing prices fall after those migration destinations saw increased demand and prices. Metros in Utah saw the biggest price drops, according to a report by Redfin. Provo, Salt Lake City, and Ogden each had over 40% of homes for sale experience a price drop in May, though their median sales price were still an increase from May of 2020. Out west, where price drops are becoming common, Tacoma, Washington had just under 50% of available homes with a price drop, and 44% of Sacramento's homes on the market had price drops as well. So a correction has begun, but how fast and how far will home values drop? That is the million-dollar question. Guys, this is not a crash, it's a correction. And this correction is going to hurt as we're going through it. It's going to hurt. It's funny because I was just listening to an interview the other day, and I can't think exactly who the guy's name is, but he's just talking about this cycle of how all this works, right? So back in 2020, 2021, Fed printed all this money, right? They were just giving money out like candy to everyone. Well, everybody's got money. They want to go spend it, right? Everybody wants to spend. Basically, home builders, really everything has been in short supply over the last couple of years, right? So what happens? Short supply, I don't have enough for everybody, raise the price, right? All that money that was printed back in 2020, 2021, PPP loans, stimulus checks, all this money that never had to be repaid, it just devalued our money, right? And so it's a cycle. We're in one of those really, unfortunately, bad cycles right now because everything has gone up, right? Everything's gone up. Gas, housing, shopping, grocery store, everything costs more money right now. So with that being said, we've got to cool the market down. And the really only way to do it on the housing side is to raise interest rates, which sucks because the people that are getting squeezed out of the market are the people that are on the lower end of the income spectrum, right? That puts a lot of people out of the market. And so they're left to rent. And unfortunately, rents have not been coming down either. They've been going up. So you're just between a rock and a hard place. So if you can afford to get into a home right now, even with the higher interest rate, I suggest you buy, because rents will go up. Whereas once you lock in that mortgage, it's locked in unless you refinance it, and that opportunity will come as we move forward and we get to the other side of this recession. I don't know when that is, guys. I have no idea when that's going to happen, but it will happen. And when it does and rates start to come down, if you're at a higher interest rate, you can refinance it and get your expenses and everything lower at that point. In the meantime, prepare yourself, get your credit in order, right? Work on your revolving debt. That will be the biggest impact that you can make on your credit, is taking your revolving debt and paying it down. Less than 20% is a good number, right? You'll hear different numbers. I say 20%. So 20% of whatever you have available on your credit line, 20% of whatever is available, keep your balance at 20% of that number or less. You will have great credit if you do that. Keep your payments on time and be prepared, right? Prepare yourself, because the opportunity is going to come. It's just a matter of time. Now, listen, if you got any value out of this video, make sure you share, hit that subscribe button, tap that like button as well. And before you go, make sure you check out this other video here. It's definitely more of what you need. And remember, don't just make a move, make a power move. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this market. Join the Power Move community, and I will see you guys on that next video. Click over there.